welcome. So, I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Wednesday, the 11th of June 2025, and our setter is Joker. So, I haven't seen a Joker puzzle for 3 weeks now. 3 Wednesdays ago, I took 27 minutes to finish it. Joker, looking back in my records, most of the puzzles are around the 15-minute mark, but there have been 3 in the mid-20s and a 40-minute effort. I don't enjoy the Joker puzzles as much as I used to. I used to really love Jokers because they're witty, they were quick solves, etc. But it seems to have got a bit wordier. So I don't know how this is going. I've had a couple of really good days, so probably due a bad one. Let's reset the timer and just get going. Inoculant worked non-stop. Inoculant, probably an anagram. Inoculant non-stop is, don't know. Incessant. Image most chose is pick. T's temperature affected. Taste. Introduce power to remove exhaust. Exhaust is tired. Introduce power P into remove. It's to I don't know. Traditional belief. Family role is changing. Is that just role is changing? Is a traditional belief is a traditional custom. Okay, amphibian beginning to wriggle in trap. Toad, frog, newt and net. There we are. That's a religious education's pressing. Res. Being born again. Pressing. Resuming. Ironing. I'm going to go with an ing there at the end. Restoring. Pressing. Don't know. Insolence about male's lameness. Insolence is lip, which is limp, I suppose, for lameness. Yep, limp. Throw one's weight behind Scottish barrister. Throw one's weight. Is that an anagram? One's. US breakfast loaf. Is that bagel? Don't know. Endlessly cooked by Nan or Naan. US breakfast. Loaf endlessly cooked by Naan. Is that LOA with by Nan? Don't know. Shower reportedly sit on the throne. Rain, I suppose. Fanatic beheaded king once. King Canute. Nut, I think that is. Conductor's chosen baton, perhaps used with energy. Conductors. Perhaps used with energy. Is that anagram used with E and a baton? Conductor's chosen baton? Don't know. Okay, well, it's not gone badly, it's not gone great. Stop talking to leader of union supporting conservative grandee. Stop talking to cut leader of union grandee. Stop talking. Okay. Nosy neighbours always saw a lot at first. Nosy neighbours always is a Y, or is it just a N-A-S? Nasal, there we are, nasal, acrostic. Wishful thinking, that is accepting Mohammed, say. Mohammed is a name. Wishful thinking, that is. Wishful thinker, sorry. That is accepting. Idealist, golly. Idealist, deal is. Why would that be an idealise? Wishful is idealise. Is that a sound like of idle? Idle is. Gonna leave that like that, I'm not sure. Wishful thinker. Idealist then. I don't get that if that is. Not sure about that. Aren't regarded university bad for student. Aren't regarded. No. Circuits is a lapse. Lapse and lapse. Gift present dispatched in advance is present. Again, that gets rid of that theory. Not a bad thing to lose. Produce echo within boxes. Create. Protest about one traitorous US politician. Protest about one traitorous US politician. Senator. No, can't see what it is. Unrestrained harangue involving a member of parliament. Rampant, I suppose. Unrestrained harangue, rant. Yep. Okay. Continue to feel tired. This may be about alcohol. Continue to feel tired. Flagon. Flagon, I think. Can put that like that. I think that's flagon. Can see about seance. There's a real mix of easy and hard clues here, I feel. Friend since penning note. Since is friend, mate. Note would be do, re, mi. Amity. Friend is since. I don't know what since is. Once. Then. Part of shoe pinched. Losing time. Pinched. Heel. Steel. Heel. Losing time. Heel. Insole. Upper. Part of shoe. Pinched is stole. Stolen soul. There we are. That's what I was thinking of. Right, what's this? US breakfast. Loaf. Endlessly cooked by Nan. Granola. Okay. Okay, loaf cooked. I'm going to go with that being flagon. I think that's flagon. Pretty comfortable with that being flagon. This one, conductors. Gosh. Chosen baton, perhaps used with energy. But exquisite or something there doesn't really. Well, let's go back to number one. Inoculant working non-stop is now inoculant, which is continual, which gives me the C for cut. What I was looking at. What's this? Cut. Stop talking is to cut. Union lead. Union is CU. Conservative Union. Grandee is a cut off. Cut off. Okay. Cut off. Traditional family role is changing. I don't know about idealist, although it's beginning to look like it. Foul. Traditional is family role is changing. Is that? Fallacy. No. This is like, what's this? Introduce power to remove exhaust. Reprieve. No. What's this? This was the religious education's pressing. Being born again. Pressing is ironing. Stressing. Religious education. So I think that's RES. Almost certainly. Pressing. Being born again is resurgent. Yeah, urgent and surgent. This one. Protest about one. It's a demo. Democrat is a US politician. Why it's Democrat, I'm not quite sure. Protest is demo. C is about. A rat is traitorous. Yep. Okay. Oh gosh, what's this? Conductor's chosen. Baton perhaps used with energy could be E. Baton would be. Is that an anagram? Baton? Don't know. This one, I didn't really look at this one down, did I? Aren't regarded university, so aren't regarded is 8. Is it 8, 9, 8 plus aren't is 12. Yes, it's anagram aren't regarded U. Student is an undergraduate, surely. Oh, graduate. That's just what's this? Conductors. Oh, it's element. Some kind of electrical, isn't it? Elect is to choose. Baton, perhaps. Use energy. Electron. Chosen. Elect. Electee. Electorate. Elector. What's this one? Throw one's weight behind Scottish barrister. Idra, add. There's not many words that begin with a. Add. Oh, it's advocate. Scottish advocate. Yep. Okay, so this is. I want this to be amity, but I don't think it works. Do re mi. Do re mi fa sol la ti. Me is probably only one friend since elect conductors. So we're looking at sort of like an electrical conductor, basically. I think chosen is elected. Electrode. Is that trode? Trod. Baton. That's amigo, isn't it? Yeah, which is a go. I'm going to go with that being electrode. What electron? Electrod. Yeah, rod is a baton. What's this? Deprive. Introduce power to remove. Deplete. Delete and deplete. Which just leaves this. Could be an idealist. Traditional role is changing. Role will be law, won't it? Folklore. I'm going to have to go with that being an idealist then, and just take a risk. Don't understand it. If it's idealist is a wishful thinker, let's go with it. There, 11:09. Right. Okay, good time. Pleased with that for how I felt about the puzzle. I wasn't really into that puzzle. I think I'm feeling a bit negative about Joker's puzzles these days. And to be fair, that last clue in didn't really help me out there. Right, let's have a look. Continual is an anagram of inoculant, I think. Worked is your anagram indicator, and continual is non-stop. An image is a pic, as in a picture, and most of choose, if you pick something, you select it, you P-I-C-K it, so take the K off of pick, because it's most. We've got T's, and then T for temperature. Anagram of T's with a T gives taste, affected, gives taste, which is a flavour, affected is your anagram indicator. Introduce a P for power into remove. To remove is to delete, so becomes deplete, which is to exhaust. A traditional belief is a family. Traditional belief is folklore. Family is folk, and role is an anagram of law. And changing is your anagram indicator for that bit. A newt is an amphibian. Beginning to wriggle, so the W going into a net, which a net is a trap. We've got RE, religious educations, so RE with the S because there's an apostrophe S on the end of religious educations, and pressing is urgent, something's pressing, matter is a pressing matter, it's urgent, and being born again is resurgent. Insolence is lip, so being lippy, being cheeky, lip. About M for male gives you a limp, and if you've gone lame you might be limping. To throw one's weight behind something, so we've got a double definition here really. An advocate is the name of a Scottish barrister, and if you throw one's weight behind something you advocate for it. US breakfast is granola. I don't actually know what that is. It kind of sounds like a bit of a thing that's got lots of oats in it, kind of thing. Granola. I've seen granola bars and they are just full of oatsy things. A loaf endlessly, so take off the F from loaf gives you LOA. Cook it turns it into OLA, so it's an anagram of low LOA. Beside nan, and your nan is your gran. Now the surface of that clue is trying to say it's all bready, isn't it? US breakfast, a loaf, endlessly cooked by naan, not bread, but nan is what we're thinking of. Nan is gran. A shower of rain is a sound like, reportedly sound like indicator, and to sit on the throne is rain spelt this way. So that's that. A fanatic is a nut, and king once is King Canute, which is spelt. I think it's CNUT or KNUT. I can't remember. But beheaded means take the seal the K off to get to nut. And he was king back in the kind of 900s or thereabouts. Better known for trying to turn back, see King Canute, trying to turn back the tide. Right, we've got conductors. So we've got to think of an electrical conductor here, which is an electrode. Chosen is elect. If you chosen, elect. Don't really like that. Elected would have been chosen to me. A chosen baton. I suppose a chosen baton would be an elect rod. Rod being a baton, perhaps used with energy. I'm not sure what the perhaps used is doing in there. That seems to just clutter up, and that's what I don't like about Joker these days. Is creating much longer clues that have got unnecessary words in them, which isn't really what the QC should have. Right, let's look at the downs. Stop talking is to cut off. Not much of a definition really. The leader of the union is a U, supporting C for conservative, and a grandee is a toff. Fair enough. Nosy in this sense is nasal. So actually we've got an interesting surface here. We've got nosy neighbours, always saw a lot at first, but we're talking nosy in terms of what your nose actually is, and it's nasal. And nasal is an acrostic from neighbours, always saw a lot. And at first is your acrostic indicator. Now this one, wishful thinker is an idealist. That is normally IE. Mohammed say. I don't know what's going on in this clue. I mean, Muhammad I thought was the prophet in Islam. I'm going to have a quick think in pause mode. I really haven't got any idea about that. I mean, I think say is normally used to say Muhammad would be an example of this, but it might be a sound-like indicator, an idol, but I don't think that's right. Apologies to Islam if I'm not really understanding what the religion is. It's not something I've looked too deeply into. That is normally IE, but we've got an IE there, we've got D in it, and then what's A list coming from? So I don't know that one. One of the rare clues I can't actually unravel. Aren't regarded and youth university is an anagram of undergraduate, bad, which is a student. Bad is your anagram indicator. Circuits are laps, usually circuits of the track. To fail to maintain sounds as well, we've definitely got a sound like indicator here. So a lapse is an LAPSE. A gift is a present, and if you dispatched it in advance, then you pre-sent it. If you produce something, you create it. We've got E for echo, which is the NATO phonetic alphabet going within a wooden box, which is a crate. To protest is a demo. About is C for circa, and one traitorous is a rat. Yeah, I mean, again the one. Don't know what the one's doing in there really. Traitorous. I guess maybe it personifies it to be a rat. US politician is obviously a Democrat. Unrestrained harangue. Unrestrained is rampant. To harangue is to rant, involving A in the clue, and MP is a member of Parliament. Continue to feel tired. So you flag on, and a flag on is a vessel that goes around alcohol, where you drink out of it. Can see is an anagram of seance. About is your anagram indicator, and seance is a spiritualist's meeting. Friend is an amigo. Since is ago. Penning the note of me, do re mi, and part of the shoe is the sole. Pinched is stole, losing T for time. Stole becomes soul. So there we go, all done, 11:09. Pleased to get through that one. Thanks for watching.